Hello, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Not many of us have appointment viewing shows anymore, but The Last of Us is the latest series to grab audiences and really demand that you watch new episodes every Sunday night. It's on HBO and streaming on HBO Max, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. This series is based on the video game of the same name by Naughty Dog Productions and is created for TV by Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann. Now, it takes place in a post-apocalyptic 2023, 20 years after a fungal infection stemming from the cordyceps plant really wiped out the entire population. Now, there are very few survivors, but a horde of zombies known as the Clickers. Pedro Pascal, who you know from The Mandalorian, serves as Joel, a survivor who has had many losses along the way, including his loved ones. Now, he finds himself protecting a young girl named Ellie. She's 14 years old, played by Bella Ramsey, and we find out that she's actually infected, but seems to have an immunity against the virus. Now, the first season will consist of 9 episodes, with 6 having aired so far. Now, I was a couple weeks late starting this, but I'm all caught up and really truly blown away by the daring risks that is already taken in this first season. Now, don't disregard this as just another zombie series, as the zombie characters really basically take a back seat despite their ever-looming presence. This is focused on Joel and Ellie's survival and how the very few remaining survivors try to build back these really mini communities. I've never seen the video game, but I've never felt like I've missed out on backstory or intricate details that would have stemmed from knowing the game. The writing team have really opened this up for anyone to enjoy. Every episode is a testament in character building and storytelling, almost treating each episode like its own little mini movie or story arc based on who Joel and Ellie are meeting along their journey. You get introduced to characters only to have your heart broken by the end, knowing that they may not make it. It builds really high stakes and just keeps the series fresh week after week. Now, take episode 3, which had special appearances by Nick Offerman and Murray Bartlett as a gay couple who met after the infection. In just one episode, the writers and director Peter Hoare built a complete story from beginning to end, deeply affecting us viewers while connecting it all to the Joel and Ellie storyline. Melanie Lynskey was another standout in episodes 4 and 5, playing this tough as brass, revolutionary leader of a group in Kansas City. Now, between all of them and Rutina Wesley and Anna Torv, this series isn't afraid to bring in recognizable faces, only to use them for 1 or 2 episodes. Now, not only is this story really gripping, but I have loved and have been blown away by the whole production design of the series. It's really stunning in how they've designed this desolate and inhabited Earth. We see damaged storefronts, crumbling towns, and architecture, while nature seems to be growing around it with vines, plants, and vegetation having blossomed over the bridges and the streets. The Last of Us has been a really rewarding season so far, and it's already been renewed for a second season just after the first 2 episodes had aired. Now, it's unclear if that's going to pick up with the second series in the game, as they really have already introduced a character from the second game in episode 6. I just cannot wait to see how the first season is going to end. I'm giving The Last of Us 4.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment on YouTube or on social media. What do you think of The Last of Us? Are you as glued in as I am? Leave me a comment on social at Paul's Movie Trip on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. I'd love to hear from you. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Last of Us. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.